Video games have skyrocketed into becoming one of the most profitable forms of media in the world today. With video games, the studios that develop these games have an identity and come from all over the world to deliver impeccable games to you. In today's video, we'll be unveiling the most expensive game manufacturers in the world. 10. Square Enix. Yet another major video game company based in Japan is Square Enix. Both Enix and Square merged together in 2001, and franchises like the long-running Final Fantasy series, Kingdom Hearts, Tomb Raider, and others hail from the massive company. Square Enix Company Limited was formed as a result of this mix of Enix Corporation and Squaresoft. Square Enix is your supplier of favorite games such as Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest. It sold over 10 million copies for lots of the games with a revenue of 256.8 billion Japanese yen. 9. Bandai Namco. Bandai Namco Online, a subsidiary of Bandai Namco Studios, is responsible for Bandai Namco Studios' online games and also develops games that are primarily online. BB Studio was created in April 2011 by a merger between Banpresto Entertainment Company (BEC) and Bandai Entertainment Company. It is responsible for the development of the Super Robot Wars franchise and other games based on Japanese licensing. They have a gaming revenue of $2.2 billion. Pac-Man is one of the most iconic video game characters of all time and comes from Bandai Namco Entertainment. The Japanese video game studio also publishes Gundam, Tekken, Galaxian, and others. Namco Bandai also has the video games licenses to popular Japanese properties like Dragon Ball, One Piece, and Naruto. 8. Take-Two Interactive. Take-Two Interactive Software Inc. is an American video game holding company based in New York City and founded by Ryan Brandt in September 1993. The company owns two major publishing labels, Rockstar Games and 2K, which operate internal game development studios. Together Interactive is smaller than some of the other studios, but publishes a large variety of games. Most notably Take-Two own Rockstar Games and 2K, both of which publish games under their own names as well as developing their own games. Rockstar is most notable for Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead Redemption, and 2K most notable for Borderlands and the NBA games. In the fiscal year 2022, from April 2021 to March 2022, the video game publisher Take-Two Interactive generated a total revenue of $3.5 billion, up from $3.37 billion in the preceding fiscal year. 7. Ubisoft Entertainment SA. Ubisoft is a video gaming company that has expertise in publishing games for several video game franchises. According to the market size and revenue, it is the fourth largest company in the US and Europe. Ubisoft has 40 development studios. Ubisoft has a lower market cap and fewer revenues than the giants of the industry, but the French game publisher boasts world-class franchises like Assassin's Creed, Just Dance, Rayman, Tom Clancy's and Far Cry. The company has been in the news for all the wrong reasons lately, first with an ugly harassment lawsuit. That was immediately followed by the announcement that Ubisoft would be delaying two big titles right when it should have been preparing for the crucial fall-winter holiday shopping season. Riders Republic was pushed from early September to late October, and Rainbow Six Extraction was pushed out of 2021 altogether into January of next year. The company has a revenue of €1.7 billion. 6. Electronic Arts. Electronic Arts, normally referred to as EA, is another big publisher and developer with studios around the world. Whilst many big publishers like Activision Blizzard have a bad reputation, EA tops the league when it comes to bad PR, winning the Worst Company in America award and being nominated for it multiple times. Whilst it may not be worse than some other studios, its reputation partly comes from its aggressive acquisition of companies and game IPs, which it then runs into the ground before closing that studio. Founded in 1982, at the dawn of the home console era, EA gave the world-beloved titles like The Sims, Tiger Woods PGA Tour, the FIFA series, Battlefield, Medal of Honor and Madden NFL. EA stock soared in mid-July when BMO Capital Markets upgraded the stock to outperform. EA's Apex Legends had performed much better than the investment bank's analysts had expected, according to MarketWatch, particularly its new Arenas mode. The manufacturer has a total revenue of $5.63 billion. 5. Activision Blizzard. This standalone interactive entertainment company has attained an amusement system of nearly 500 million monthly active users. It serves professional services to customers in 196 nations. It's but one of Fortune's 100 best companies to work for. Activision Blizzard comes fifth in the top 10 biggest video manufacturers ranking of 2022. Founded in 2008 by the merger of American video game companies Activision and Blizzard Entertainment, Activision Blizzard generated $8.8 billion last year. The California-based video game studio can, as always, rely on its by far most historic game series Call of Duty. Even the series' latest installment, Call of Duty: Vanguard, saw a decline in sales compared to last year's Call of Duty Black Ops game. 4. Tencent. Chinese internet conglomerate Tencent is also involved in the video game business with an impressive gaming revenue of $13.9 billion. Tencent primarily focuses on online and mobile smartphone games, such as the company's mobile flagship games PUBG Mobile or Honor of Kings. But through the many video game studios the corporation owns all over the world, Tencent has also become a big player on the video game big screen. Tencent most notably owns Riot Games, the American video game studio that created League of Legends, a popular multiplayer battle arena game enjoyed by millions of players all around the world, even professionally. Tencent also owns shares in several other video game companies, such as an American video game giants Epic Games and Ubisoft. 3. Nintendo. Initially, when Nintendo was founded in 1889, it was creating handmade Hanafuda playing cards. Then it worked in various ventures like cab services. In the 1970s, it started working as a video game company. In 1977, it started creating its hardware. Nintendo has offices in Washington and California, and it remains in third place in this ranking of the top 10 biggest video game manufacturers in 2022. Last year was still a very successful year for Japanese video game company Nintendo, helping the company to remain the world's biggest purely video game developer. Nintendo's revenue success, $15.3 billion last year, is largely driven not only by continued sales of the Nintendo Switch console, but also by Pokémon Legends: Arceus, which proved to be the best-selling video game for Nintendo in the past year. 2. Microsoft. It's not surprising that the world's largest software company is also the world's second largest video game manufacturer. Microsoft made around $16.3 billion with Xbox Game Studios, the company's gaming branch. The gaming revenue was primarily generated by Microsoft's new next-gen Xbox Series X/S sales, of course, but Microsoft additionally develops video games itself or owns studios that do. A good example of this is Mojang. The Swedish video game studio, which is owned by Microsoft, is known for creating Minecraft, which has recently become the most popular video game in history. In 2022, Microsoft announced its plan to acquire Activision Blizzard for $68.7 billion, which would mark the most expensive acquisition ever within the gaming industry. 1. Sony Interactive Entertainment Inc. Sony Interactive Entertainment Incorporated was originally Sony Computer Entertainment. Its prime purpose was handling video game development for the PlayStation. It works on research and development, production, and sales of hardware as well as software for the PlayStation gaming system. Sony Interactive Entertainment Incorporated is founded in 1946 and based in Tokyo, Japan. Sony remains the biggest video game manufacturer in the world in 2022. The Japanese tech giant now makes most of its gaming revenue, which totaled $24.9 billion last year, with the PlayStation 5, which came out in 2020 and became the world's most popular next-gen video game console. However, Sony also produces many original video games for its console. The company's handheld video game console, the PlayStation Vita, contributed to Sony's #1 position on the video game market as well. A fantastic game development company is one that delivers a high-quality service in a timely way. Price is another important variable at the same time you opt for the corporation. Here within this short video, we've managed to unveil the top 10 most expensive video game manufacturers. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more educative videos. Thanks for watching.